Oh y'all, Joe here with Southern Coastal Cooking. How y'all doing tonight? I've got some big videos coming to you this weekend, hopefully. Right now I've got something really I'm excited about. You know me, I am a super duper knife hoarder or whatever. You can't have too many knives in the kitchen. A girl asked me at work the other day, she was asking about stuff for her husband for Father's Day. I was telling him he's a big cook and outdoor barbecue, so give him some knives. She was like, what kind? I said, look, there's all different kinds out there and you can spend what you want, as much or as little as you want, and still kind of get a good quality knife. But anyway, you know, of course I have my really high-end Japanese steel knives, some German knives and stuff like that. But, you know, everybody, of course, some people can't afford that, or some people, you know, I don't want to use them every day because there's so much tender care that, you know, you've got to make sure you dry them right, you wash them right. The knives can be brittle sometimes because they're so sharp and so thin, and different steels and stuff. You have to be very careful. You're kind of worried about letting other people use them. Again, the handles are made out of fine woods and stuff like that, so not your everyday use knives. Anyway, with that being said, I came across some great knives for a set that I think, especially with Father's Day coming up, would be awesome for anybody out there for a gift for that father or something like that, or yourself that is just looking for a good, high-quality kitchen knife that can be used in, in the kitchen, outdoors, whatever, out in the barbecue, and not have to worry about, special handling and stuff like that. Another thing, these are like a commercial series knife. They have the commercial type handles, you know what I'm saying, like with a material that does not hold germs. You can scrub off soapy water. You don't have to worry about it warping wood, anything like that. Comes from a brand that I just love. If you're a knife head like me, you've heard of Cold Steel. They make some of the coolest knives out there. Make some of my dream knives, like they make a giant folder about this big. They also make a kukri. You've seen that little kukri that I had that somebody got me for Christmas, but Cold Steel makes one. I mean, you could chop a tree down with them. This is awesome. But anyway, along with that, they make some really high-end stuff like some Bowie knives and semi-steel and all that sort of stuff. So they make a dang good commercial series kitchen knife as well. Let me show you what I got here. I got a semi-started kind of on a little set of them here because, again, I want something I can take out to barbecue. If we do another comp, I'm using outside. You can take it out to the lake, out to the dock, out to the barbecue grill, not really have to worry about it so much. First off, look at this big old cleaver here. I mean, this thing is massive, and it's got some serious weight to it. Great finish on there. It's German 4116 steel. Got a good edge on it for a cleaver, everything like that. Really nice finish here. And this sanding safe handle. Great purchase on here. Really nice rubbery feel to it, but firm. Really nice weight in here. Now, what I have to say about that is, I had my nice wooden handled, hickory handled cleaver, and that handle's getting loose on me and everything, and that was an pretty expensive cleaver, so kind of having to retire it semi until I can get it fixed. So this right here will make a great substitution for that. I mean, this is an awesome cleaver. Gosh dang, I like that. Look at that, it looks great in the camera. Anyway, besides that, of course, I tell everybody you need a paring knife. These are great little paring knife. I mean, enough to be said about that. Something you want to always make sure it fit well in your hand. Something you could easily peel an apple with or something like that. But then also you can get in there and get some of those tendons and stuff like that. I used a paring knife when I was doing my competition chicken. Okay. Again, fillet knives. Gosh, I mean, you can't have enough fillet knives. Flexible. Fillet knives. Got a longer one here, and of course, fillet knives are usually going to come with a sheath. This is like an 8-inch right here, I believe, and it comes with the sheath as well. I mean, fillet knife, you just have to have a sheath with it, just about, because you can throw it in the boat, do whatever you want to. We'll put these to the test for sure. Fillet knife is something else I use when I do my competition chicken. That first place winning chicken, I use a fillet knife to get that fat out from underneath the skin. Got another one right here, a little bit shorter. This would probably be the one I'd use on the chicken, actually, a little 6-inch. Again, it comes with the sheath as well. So, you know, again, some stuff that you can use around the house, in the kitchen, not worry about it. Gets for a loved one, and you're not out a whole ton of money. I think these knives average around, you know, $25 a piece, something like that. With the cleaver being a little bit higher, but still, I mean, this cleaver is a really nice piece. Also, some boning knives. These are good for any of you doing brisket, stuff like that. I highly suggest the boning knives. Really good for that. When you're going in there and you're trimming down that fat cap, getting out the silver skin, stuff like that. I mean, you definitely want a good boning knife for sure. Stuff is razor sharp. I mean, you know, let's hold up a little piece of magazine here or something, if y'all can see this. Probably won't be able to cut it. Try to hold it on camera, but anyway, I mean, just really nice. I mean, that's a boning knife. It just filleted that piece of paper off of there. So, I mean, it's really good stuff. Quality, super sharp. And I will definitely be using this stuff around the house. Now, a couple of other ones I would suggest that I hope to get here in the near future that I really need is, I know for myself, is this here's the Cold Steel magazine, but this D here, and this is their butcher knife. I suggest this is a great knife for all around outside when you're getting in. I don't know if any of you watch Barbecue Pit Boys and stuff like that. They use the butcher knife and cut burger. I mean, you know, just kind of mess around with the grill with it. You know, cut steaks with it if you had to. Use it to cut bacon, good for chopping bacon, stuff like that. So anyway, I would suggest the butcher knife they have here. Also, what else did I see here that I thought would be really nice? I wish I could pronounce this. This one right here. This is H. This knife is used, and I can't pronounce it, y'all. I'm sorry. I should be able to, since there's a lot of knives. It's SCIM scimitar, I believe. But anyway, this knife is used for basically like slicing steaks out of a tenderloin or something like that. It's really good for just like pushing there when you're cutting sirloins or you're cutting beef tenderloin, something like that. And of course, those are the two that I would like to have. And of course, a lot of you know, if you don't have a chef's knife is definitely something you want to look into. But other than that, I mean, this is a great little set to start out with. You wouldn't even necessarily have to have this many. I mean, what I would suggest, honestly, you're just getting started. You know, you definitely want a little boning knife. You gotta have a paring knife. Probably a fillet knife, whatever, you know, kind of fish or whatever you're kind of used to. You can go with the small one, perhaps. Sorry, that was a boning knife, but and then that butcher knife's a good all-around knife, I think. But I'm really happy with this stuff. I'm gonna start using it again. I'll still use some of my super, you know, the more high-end type knives. But I mean, this is the meat and potatoes of your knife use. You know, when you're in the kitchen, especially if you work in a commercial kitchen or something like that, you want something with the semi-safe type handles and something you can get a really good rubbery purchase on. Gosh, I mean, it's just great feel in the hand. I imagine they work very well when they're wet too. So that's something you got to think about. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with this tonight. To check it out, Cold Steel. You can go to their website. They'll be happy to send you a magazine, I'm sure. That's where I found out. I actually went online to the website, but they got tons of cool stuff. I mean, they got swords, and I mean, it's just more. If you're like me, having a magazine like this is just dangerous because, I could just order everything out of here. I just love it. And there's that kukri I was telling you about, and oh man, I mean, that thing is awesome, man. Awesome. And then also, this is this is the Bowie. You know, you've heard of the Bowie knives, stuff like that. I mean, if you really want to get into some really nice pieces, and this is $500 to $600 knives they have. So, I mean, these people aren't making any junk. This is really good stuff. So anyway, just want to leave you all that tonight. Put questions, comments down there. I'll put a link to their website for you. Thanks, y'all. Please keep tuned in. Have you some really good videos coming this weekend. Hopefully, going to be cooking some Wagyu beef again. So thank y'all. Please, God bless. Like my videos, sub my channels. Appreciate you.